In February 2025, Boeing CEO Kelly Ortberg made a bombshell announcement that sent shockwaves through the aerospace industry and beyond. Elon Musk, the visionary entrepreneur behind SpaceX and Tesla, was officially joining the troubled Air Force One replacement program as a key advisor and partner. Musk, famous for shaking up industries with his relentless drive for innovation, was brought in to cut through layers of bureaucracy and address the massive delays and cost overruns that had plagued the project for years. This unlikely partnership between Boeing's old guard leadership and Musk's disruptive, tech-driven approach signaled a desperate need for change and a willingness to try something radically different. Musk's role wasn't just symbolic. He was tasked with identifying and eliminating non-value-added constraints that had crippled the project, and was given unprecedented access to Boeing's engineering teams and manufacturing floors. The move sparked both hope and skepticism across the country. Some saw Musk's reputation for efficiency and bold problem-solving as the program's last real shot at success, while others worried about potential security risks, culture clashes, and whether Musk's style would mesh with the government's strict protocols. An Oval Office meeting with President Trump, Ortberg, and Musk cemented the seriousness of this new alliance, with all parties agreeing that failure was not an option. Now, the fate of Air Force One, and the symbol of American leadership in the skies, rests on this bold, unprecedented collaboration between tradition and innovation. Air Force One is more than a plane. It's a flying White House, a symbol of American power, and a secure command center for the president. The current VC-25A fleet, based on aging Boeing 747-200S, is outdated and costly to maintain, making replacement urgent for national security. The new VC-25B jets, built on the 747-8 platform, must blend advanced military tech with presidential comfort and global communications. Delays threaten not just logistics, but America's image and industrial reputation. Air Force One's arrival is a global event, and any failure to deliver its successor risks undermining U.S. prestige. The project's success is vital for the presidency's security and America's projection of strength. Persistent setbacks have made this mission more urgent than ever. The Air Force One replacement has been plagued by delays and ballooning costs. Boeing's $3.9 billion contract promised 2 new jets by 2024, but delivery has slipped to at least 2027, maybe even 2035. Engineering challenges, supply chain issues, and the complexity of integrating classified systems have caused repeated setbacks. Boeing has lost over $2 billion on the project, compounding its broader financial woes. The Air Force is forced to keep flying the aging VC-25As, raising reliability concerns. The White House has even considered suing Boeing or canceling the deal entirely. Each delay damages Boeing's reputation and puts presidential travel at risk. The pressure to deliver has never been higher. President Trump's frustration with Boeing boiled over as delays mounted. In a dramatic move, he toured a luxurious, nearly new Boeing 747-8 from the Qatari Royal Fleet as a possible interim Air Force One. The idea of using a foreign-owned jet for the president was unprecedented, highlighting the crisis's severity. Qatar even floated gifting the jet to the U.S., sparking debate over ethics and security. Meanwhile, Boeing secured a massive jet sale to Qatar Airways, intertwining business and diplomacy. The situation underscored the high stakes and political complexity surrounding the Air Force One program. The world watched as presidential travel became a flashpoint for global intrigue. Musk's arrival brought a radical shift, one that would challenge the very foundation of how things had always been done in the aerospace industry. Instead of relying on slow-moving bureaucracy and endless meetings, he championed rapid, iterative problem-solving, encouraging teams to experiment, learn, and adapt quickly. Acting as a high-level consultant, Musk questioned every assumption and challenged every requirement, refusing to accept "that's how it's always been done" as an answer. He pushed Boeing to focus only on what truly mattered for the mission, stripping away unnecessary complexity and distractions. Musk visited Boeing's San Antonio facility, speaking directly with engineers on the ground, listening to their challenges and ideas firsthand. He applied hard-won lessons from SpaceX and Tesla, introducing proven methods to streamline processes, cut waste, and boost efficiency. Musk's first principles thinking led the team to reevaluate every customization, questioning whether each was truly necessary or just tradition. This approach accelerated the certification process, allowing progress without sacrificing the strict security and safety standards required for Air Force One. With the backing of the Oval Office, Musk was given the authority to cut through red tape, break down barriers, and drive real change. His involvement injected a new sense of urgency and unconventional thinking into a program that had long been stalled by indecision and delays. While the long-term impact of these changes remains uncertain, the project's future now feels less predictable and more promising. Musk's methods have already shaken up the status quo, inspiring teams to think differently and embrace a culture of innovation. The Air Force One overhaul now has a new flight plan, one that's guided by bold ideas and a willingness to challenge the old ways. And for the first time in years, there's a new sense of hope and momentum driving the project forward. With the arrival of brand new jets still years away, the US government faced a pressing challenge: how to ensure the president's secure travel in the meantime. Their answer was an interim fix, retrofitting a former Qatari 747 to serve as a temporary Air Force One, bridging the gap until the next generation is ready. Defense contractor L3 Harris was selected to overhaul the jet, tasked with transforming it into a flying command center. The goal is to have it fully operational by fall 2025, a tight timeline that leaves little room for error. While this interim plane won't feature all the advanced defenses and high-tech systems of the future fleet, it's a vital stopgap as the current presidential aircraft continue to age and face increasing reliability concerns. Meanwhile, controversy erupted over proposals to accelerate Boeing's hiring process by relaxing certain security clearance standards, sparking heated debate about the balance between speed and national security. The financial stakes are enormous. Boeing's losses on the project continue to mount, and experts warn that long-term costs could soar past $7.70 billion, putting additional pressure on the company and the government. Every delay not only drains resources but also increases risks for the presidency, raising concerns about readiness and national security at the highest level. This saga has become a true test of American industry, innovation, and leadership, challenging the nation's ability to deliver under pressure. Around the globe, the world is watching closely to see if this bold new approach can deliver the next Air Force One, and what it will mean for the future of presidential travel.